evening all, and welcome back to Kerbalism. So Genlan, Valnard and Merming are all on their way home from Minmus. They've spent quite a number of days up here gathering all the science from Minmus they possibly could and are travelling back. And whilst I was performing the burn to return, we actually had an encounter with the moon, which is a good encounter because it will swing us out the back, which means it slows us down. So you see here, we'll come into the moon and our Apoapsis will drop probably by about half by the looks of it. But most importantly, our Periapsis, which I had to slightly adjust, is 51. So that means when we come out of the moon, we will do re-entry. I do want to end up at the science station again, if I can see it there, which I can't. Where are you, science station? There. No, wrong button. But that doesn't matter anyway, because yeah, we want to take this back to the science station because the processing data in the lab is a good thing. It gives you more science per thing you do, so it's good. It also depends on where you are, apparently. If this was in orbit of Minmus or orbit of the moon, or on the surface of the moon, it will give you more data based on what's going on. So yeah, it's a bit sort of weird. Basically, the further away it is from Kerbin, I think the better it becomes. Potentially, having it on the surface is pointless. Having it in orbit's okay. Putting it in orbit of the moon or Minmus would have been better. But, well, yeah, for the minute, I just generally want to kind of use it. So, that's what we're going for. So, I'm going to try and stop that spinning again. Not that that really works very well, but no. So, we're going to come down and head to the science lab. This does have lots of data in it, I believe. That's got the data in it, but yeah, that's good enough for me. We could start processing that data. Data. Wow. Okay. Let's do it there. So if I tick all these, that means that when a scientist comes along, they will start processing it into usable data for the science lab, or it will start getting analysed in the science lab, and then it will become transmissible data, and we can transmit it back to Kerbin and get loads more from it, which is awesome because science is good. However, we will need scientists for this because you can see nothing's happening right now. So I need to bring up 2 scientists. Does this have 2 bays, I believe? I believe it does. Yeah, so I need to bring up at least 2 scientists and plonk them in there. So, whilst our probe is coming back from Minmus, or our pilots come back from Minmus, they've got a long way to go yet. That's probably about a 9-day journey, I believe. So, yeah. We will return to the Space Center and send up some more scientists to dock with this station. And oh, look at that. That was definite luck. That wasn't anything else, that was definite luck. Right, so let's have a look at the data here. And we can transmit those 2 back. Okay, and right. So what we need to do is hopefully stop vibrating and transfer our crew. So let's transfer Bob and Hobart into there. I think Valentina I'm going to transfer into there, and then Alfred is going to transfer into there, and Valentina is going to return to the planet when we're ready for that. Let's turn off the SES and see whether it's going to stop switching, and let's enable the lab. Transfer the data there. And there we go. Yes, we are now getting the science ready to be transmitted down. and I think that's going to take quite a while, if I'm honest with you. I believe it does take a fair amount of time, so we'll let that run, let it do its thing, and then we shall have our Minmus crew come back, I think, and they will also come and dock with the station, providing it's still in one piece, of course. So I've been doing a few missions with recovering, basically, I've not had any missions to recover any Kerbals yet, now I think about it, but I've had ones to like test things or put a satellite in orbit in places, and all very simple stuff, very easy ones. But I've got two missions right now which I thought were quite different. I have to save Burmy Kerman, but also obtain his debris and bring it back. So I thought it was about time I brought out the Claw, or the Advanced Grabbing Unit, to call it, give it its proper name. I thought this would be quite interesting to sort of see. I also have another mission where I need to recover part S06J4W in orbit around Kerman, and I don't even know how I'm going to think about doing that, but well, we'll do it when we come to it. This has got the Delta V to get there. I might try and do both, but they are pretty far apart from each other, so maybe not. Right, so here we are up in orbit. I've just had to dump off my main fuel stage, and that should go back into the atmosphere. I think it was sort of scraping the edge of it, so hopefully that will get recovered. We should get a 200 meter-ish encounter with this. But it will be pretty fast. I know, right? It's only 30 meters a second. Okay, that's not too bad at all. Right, so let's just accelerate time to that encounter, which is apparently less than a minute away. We found! He's still alive! Awesome! Burmy, welcome! There's no electric charge in your craft, that's fine. There's no food. Yep, there's no nothing. Yeah. We know, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Okay. Let's start slowing down. Because obviously we want to grab him and transfer some electricity over to him, and food and other bits and pieces. Pretty much want to just transfer everything over to him, really. Although I might take him out and put him in this pod, so if things go terribly wrong, at least I can recover the Kerbal. And maybe abandon the pod, because, well, I'll try. I will try, but you never know. You never know. Okay, so this is apparently going to be really, really close by. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, I know exactly where I'm going to grab that one. Okay, so let's get you out of there. So, Burmy, you started it spinning. Really? Really? Okay, that's not a problem. So grab onto that and board, and there you go. You can eat all the food and have all the fun, and it's absolutely fine. Okay, so I do have lots of RCS on this. I did put absolute loads on purpose. I am going to shut down this engine as well so I don't screw something up. And let's see if we can't nudge this to be a little bit straighter, less spinny. I don't know whose flag's on that. Okay, give it a bit of a nudge. In fact, I'm going to retract my solar panels. Okay, and arm the claw. Yay. So where do I really want to grab this? If I can grab it in the back so it is literally pointing forward, that would really help. But I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do that. due to its spinning. Go around it, the other side, and have a look, see what trouble we can get ourselves into. Okay, so line it up, go for it, slightly off axis, sorry, don't grab it. Oh! Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's not great. It's not great, but it is pretty good. Okay. So now all we have to do is recover this. Well, I've got stupid amounts of mono repellent because I thought I'd bring loads of it because I didn't know what was going to go on here. So okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I shall extend the solar panels, and I shall set all these so they can be on the throttle, because then we can use them to slow us down as well. And the sun rises, we are going to be caught in the atmosphere. There's no point in really just doing it shallow and skipping over. I might as well just dive into it as sort of deep as I can, deep as I dare. From just orbit, I'm not worried about it exploding or heating up, I'm just worried about it flipping over. Obviously the parachutes are right down here, so the thing is going to land nose first, but I've got a lot, I've got like 8 parachutes on this, so hopefully that will be enough to make that survive. We'll see, I suppose. And I've got plenty of fuel, plenty of monopellant still left, so we are, as long as we're still slowing down, I'll stick to the monopellant, and as soon as we start speeding up again, I'll turn the main engine on. And see where we get to. Maybe if I can try and figure out how to land in water, that would be better. Oh, there's the KSE, we're not going to land there, but yeah, if I can land in water, that would be a bit gentler. Right, so there is all our fuel gone. We are again speeding up a lot, very lot. If I deploy everything, I think we are going slow enough to not really worry about anything going terribly wrong. Let's slow down time a bit here just to make sure nothing goes kaboom. Our RCS isn't doing anything right now, but I'm just leaving it firing because it burns off fuel, makes it lighter, makes things pretty good. I did think we wouldn't make it to the KSE, we're going to land before that. But I think we are good. We are really hard over on the yaw. We're about to cap out on that, so hopefully we won't slip over. Although now we're through we're into the thick of the atmosphere, it's not too bad. To be honest with you, not all that worried about it. I think, oh, there's the parachutes. I think we're going to be okay. If I'm honest, I think we're going to be absolutely fine. Again, the RCS is doing nothing, but well, let's just use it because we can. And when these obviously all deploy, I'm not really convinced it's going to hold it this way. It's probably going to flip nose first, which is fine, it's not really a problem. Hopefully they'll slow it down all enough to go splosh rather than boom. And yeah, just like that. We are nose first, but we're 5 meters a second. So, yeah, everything is pretty awesome. I can not really slow us down at all, so no point in doing that. This can survive 5 meters a second. That's not an issue at all. Down we go. Wonder what flag that is. In camera that. Curlington paper airplanes. Okay. Well, at least it's correct. I've seen Kerbals go up in all sorts of weird things and end up in all sorts of odd positions where you just think, that makes no sense. Why are you up here in that? You know, orbiting the moon in some, like, airliner container. That, I know that is a plane, but it could be used as a space plane as well. But yeah. But anyway, we've done it. We have recovered. We've obtained his debris. We are on the surface, so we can recover him. And yeah, what are you, Bernie? You're a pilot. Another pilot. Any of those. But I'm not going to complain because, well, you know, free Kerbals. So that was done. We are now 1,096,000. Awesome. We've come up 250,000 since I started doing this. And we obviously have a brand new Kerbal ready for assignment, which is awesome. Yeah. I don't think much time has passed. So we're still a long way out from our Minmus. Don't we have junk debris? Ah, yes, that's the stuff that's going to touch the surface and scraping slowly. What am I looking for? I am looking for that. The Minmus rover, which is still a very, very long way out. It's going to have an encounter with the moon in 4 days. So, I think we'll skip to that. We'll yeah, skip to the moon. And here we are down at the moon. There she is, just there. Something's gone wrong with my graphics because I no longer have sun flares. I don't know why, but well, nah. But yeah, this is going to take us past the moon in a retrograde orbit, which means it will slow us down because we're coming out of the moon backwards against this orbit. It will slow us down. And we'll put our periapsis at 27 kilometers and dropping, apparently, which is a little concerning, if I'm honest, because that's a bit deep in the atmosphere to survive coming back from the moon. Although, no, it's not. It's 45. Okay, I must have been reading something else there. But, yeah, okay, fair enough. So we're going to go 45. That's... yeah, probably a little bit deeper than I'd want it to be, but I'm not sure. So let's set our auto system up if I haven't already. Turn off our solar panels when we touch the atmosphere, and turn them back on when we're back into space. That way I don't have to do it, and it saves a lot of time and effort. So we shall go and fly past the moon. I keep getting warnings about Minmus rover that its batteries keep running flat. But it's got no probe on it, so I can't talk to it. There's no way I can disable the annoying battery warnings about it. It does seem very odd that if I can't talk to it in any way, how do I know its battery's running flat? That just seems very, very weird, that one. But nah, that's how Kerbalism is set. So okay. So 45. Is that a bit deep? It might be. It might be a bit deep. In fact, I'm pretty much convinced it is a bit deep, actually. What the hell's going on there? Yeah. So I think what I want to do is field time warp, and I want to put my my periapsis up a bit. So let's just find engines. I'm only going to bring it up to about 70 is the edge of the atmosphere, so let's bring it up to about 50. There we go. I obviously want to save the fuel. I'm not going to do my trick of slowing down close to the planet and doing that, because I want to save fuel for docking with the station. I don't know how I'm going to dock with the station, considering that's the docking port and I don't have any RCS, but we've got a tug, so I might use that. Yeah, so let's go down to Kerbin and run through the atmosphere once and see what happens. Well, nothing exploded, so that wasn't too bad. We do have a lovely glowing hot fuel tank, which is probably not good for the liquid fuel oil starter inside that. It's probably a little bit warm. Yeah, but oh well. And our apparatus came down a little tiny bit. Well, we're probably about half it actually, so I'm going to go around a couple of times. And then we will try and find our station, which is there. And we shall attempt to have a dock with it and transfer all the wonderful, wonderful science over. And several orbits later, we are here, still with our pod detached from the main ship. I don't know what's going on there, but yes, we are here at the science station, 400 meters out. With very little fuel left, actually. It's I managed to slow down enough using the atmosphere, but actually getting my inclination correct, yeah, we was well off on that. So yeah, right. So here we go. Let's try and get a bit closer to the station. And I think we'll have to bring that tug out. Probably going to be about the only way to get this thing to dock, because there's no way I can do it with the engine. I've got a little RCS on the pod, but not enough. So we'll have to. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! Don't crash into it. That's not good for anybody. Overzealous of the time walk there. Okay, let's park ourselves here. There we go. Right. And yeah, let's grab our little tug. First thing we make sure it's actually got fuel on board. Yes, it has. Okay, so we'll undock this one. Go to that. Now, let's see here. Where do I really want to attach this to? Probably just the top. I think just put it on there. Any old how, that's fine. So we'll rotate it round. Got to put it in the right angle. We have had a solar panel fail on us. That's a little annoying. But well, this thing's been in operation for just over a month, and none of the components on it are high quality, so not really expecting much. Oh wow, the world's gone digital. We're getting some interference with the planet. facing the correct way in the first place. There we go. Right. So turn that on, and go. Yeah, that's a very interesting. It's definitely like a TV interference going on there. The ocean not quite tuned in properly, but hopefully that won't be a big problem. Gone too far. Wow, this is really quick, really powerful for what it does. I'd forgotten how I built this. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Okie dokie. So we will now control from here, and we will attempt to bring us along there and see if we can get over to that docking port there. And with a little bit of luck, there we are, docked to the station. And the camera away from the planet there. That's very weird. Oh, we've got an eclipse going on. Awesome. Yeah, so we can now transfer all the data. I think all the data has already been transferred to there. Has it? Yes, look at that. And all them on. Now, it takes a long time to process data. I will tell you that. It takes a very long time to process data. We've also got 3 done, basically. In the however many days it took to come down here. About 9 days coming back from the moon. So, plus a couple, but so say 10 days, we got 3 of them done. So, yeah, I'll transmit everything because I don't know what's partially done, what's not done. Fine. I'm not sure what the efficiency of our lab is. I don't know if there's any way to find that out. I think that productivity value is for our building of things because we have no engineers. We've got 1 engineer. Valnard, yes. What I might do is I might promote the people we have. Where do you do that? Train crew, boom. Oh, we're going to train the crew that are in there. Oh, okay, right. So Hobart and Bob are both inside there. There's only 2 seats, and you have other Kerbals, but I don't really think. Oh. Come on. Come on. Nobody's suffering from radiation, are they? Not particularly. So, I think a few of our Kerbals can just stay up there for the time being, if I'm honest with you. Might as well. And, yeah. We can process all this data. I'm not sure whether having more Kerbals around makes it faster or not. But I will leave our other scientists here and we will see. However, that is where we are going to have to leave it for this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.